Ames has set up an efficient system for maintaining gold inventory in the jewelry department. It's called Gold Perpetual Inventory. With this system, specific fine jewelry categories are listed on inventory log sheets. This system simplifies inventory count in the morning while ensuring that higher retail merchandise is accounted for every day. Gold Perpetual Inventory also makes it easy to identify items if there is a discrepancy. Kim is a jewelry department manager at an Ames store in Connecticut. The first thing Kim does in the morning is set up each showcase. Pads of jewelry that are locked underneath the showcase are retrieved and set up in the showcases. Each showcase and each pad are numbered individually, so the planogram is easy to follow. Your jewelry department is required to be set according to planograms from the home office. The planogram lists SKUs, retail, item description, showcase number, and pad number of individual items. Also included are the layouts for showcases or single-item countertop displays called wedges. Wedge items are changed monthly via the wedge schedule published in priority points. Now Kim's ready to record the morning inventory. You are required to perform an inventory of merchandise and list the counts on the Gold Perpetual Inventory log. The Gold Perpetual Inventory log sheets are kept in a binder in the jewelry department. This binder should never leave the store and must be available for review at all times. Each set of inventory sheets contains one complete week of inventory information. Each sheet lists price points of items which are displayed on the pads. Only items located in specific showcases are to be included in the perpetual inventory. An accurate perpetual inventory is maintained by taking a physical inventory by unit in showcases and wedges Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday through Sunday. Taking a physical inventory of selected showcases and wedges by pad number, category, and price point each Wednesday. Keeping the showcase understock containers in proper order for accurate physical counts to be included in the daily perpetual inventory. Recording the movement of items by logging transactions found in the department. And balancing or reconciling transactions to the Gold Perpetual Inventory log. Each sheet of the Gold Perpetual log contains 7 small forms. When recording your daily inventory, be sure the information is listed under the appropriate day. It's very important that you use the correct log sheet to record your counts. Several showcases contain merchandise with the same price point, so it's critical that you verify the number of the showcase or wedge on the log before beginning your count. Let's take a look at the components of the Gold Perpetual Inventory log and how they're completed. First, enter the appropriate date. Write your first initial and last name. Count the jewelry in the showcase and enter the total count for each showcase in the on-hand column. Do the same with each showcase. Now, enter the total count from the understock area for each showcase. Add the total on-hand column to the total understock column and enter that number at the bottom of the first total column. Now we're going to complete yesterday's log sheet. The same 3 column totals have been filled in here. The next 2 columns on the log sheet are marked Sales Out and Received In. Under Sales Out, you'll enter the total sales and layaways from the previous day from the Daily Count Transaction Worksheet. The Daily Gold Transaction Worksheet is kept on a clipboard next to the register. This worksheet is changed daily and is an accurate account of the fine jewelry and gold transactions. Every sale of showcase jewelry must be listed on the worksheet, including any sales of showcase jewelry at a front-end register. You'll notice a minus sign next to the Sales Out title. All the transactions from the Daily Gold Transaction Worksheet that have minus signs are listed in this column. These include sales, layaways, transfers out, and defectives out. As you transfer these numbers, write the date and initial the daily worksheet in the completed to perpetual columns. Under the Received In column, write the total receipts and transfers in from the other side of the daily worksheet. The plus sign in this column indicates items coming into the department. These include non-defective customer returns, canceled layaways, receipts, and transfers in. Again, remember to write the date and initial the worksheet in the completed to perpetual columns. Finally, add the figure from the first total column on the log sheet to the Received In column and subtract the number from the Sales Out column. Record this number in the last total column on the log sheet. This number indicates the total stock on hand as of the end of the day, yesterday. Now, reconcile yesterday's total stock on hand figure with the first total column on today's log sheet. These two numbers should be the same. Each day, the store manager must review the log for accuracy and sign it. There may be times when the counts do not balance with the previous day. The first step you should take is to physically recount the inventory. The next step to solving the discrepancy is to repost the figures from the daily transaction worksheet to the inventory log sheet. Some things you should look at when a discrepancy occurs are: did you add correctly? Did you transpose plus and minus figures? Did you transpose numbers as you posted them? If you still can't locate the problem, check each entry on the daily worksheet against the original paperwork and the journal tapes. If, after all of this rechecking, you still can't locate the error, notify store management and proceed with the inventory. When a discrepancy is not resolved, circle in red the previous day's final figure. Write the corrected actual count figure above and place your initials by the corrected figure. Receipts of fine jewelry and gold merchandise must always be physically checked in by store management and the jewelry associate immediately upon arrival. Record the SKU number and category information from the manifest directly to the daily transaction worksheet. When the manifest is large, write "as per attached" and staple the manifest to the worksheet. If the showcase does not need to be replenished, add the merchandise to the appropriate understock container. The only transactions that will not be transferred from the daily transaction worksheet to the gold perpetual inventory log sheet is a defective customer return. On the daily transaction worksheet, this is the only section without a plus or minus sign. That's because defective customer returns are never added to or subtracted from the inventory. Here, Kim helps the customer who is returning a defective piece of jewelry.
Excuse me.
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, I bought these earrings last week and the clasp broke on one of them.
Oh, that won't do. How about if I walk you over to customer service and you can make your return?
Okay.
Although she accounts for the return on the daily transaction worksheet, she does not add the returned item to the gold perpetual inventory. An Ames damaged defective tag is attached to the item, then placed in the locked showcase understock. Each day's total should be an accurate count of actual inventory. If there is a discrepancy, go back and carefully review your figures. With this system, it's easy to track down a mistake. If a variance in actual inventory cannot be resolved, contact store management immediately. Remember, a manager must review and sign the top of each day's inventory log. When your gold perpetual inventory sheets are completed, the numbers in your final total columns should be the same day after day. This inventory process is fast, efficient, and accurate, and it helps track down discrepancies with precision. Now that Kim has finished her inventory, she's ready for her first customer of the day.